YouTube and WWE fans, it's your girl Lexi, and if you're just like me, you just finished watching NXT TakeOver, and as you can hear in my background, it was so good to me. I'm about to watch it again, but I wanted to give a review of the awesomeness that was. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it out there. When, not if, but when VKM, aka Vincent K. McMahon, decides to retire and let it go, put Triple H in charge. Not Stephanie, not Shane, not Michael Hayes, not Bradshaw, Road Dogg, any of the writers, any of the producers, any of the other wrestlers. Put Triple H in charge. And the reason why I'm saying this, if you watched the NXT New Orleans TakeOver, there's no question as to why I'm even saying it. Just period, point blank, guys. So sorry, but I have never been so excited. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've been excited before on previous NXT takeovers. I have never been so excited. Every minute of the 2-hour broadcast was worth it. If you are not a WWE Network subscriber, you're doing yourself an injustice. Go ahead, click, and spend the $9.99 a month. I guarantee you, watching the NXT TakeOver alone will be money worth spent. You can watch the other pay-per-views. They give you one every couple of weeks. Why spend $54.99 for one when you can freaking just spend $9.99 per month for a year? So, okay, we'll do the math. $120 a year as opposed to $110 in 2 months if you want to see 2 pay-per-views. I'm just putting it out there, guys. I am not getting paid by WWE for this. I look a hot mess. I'm about to wash my hair, but I had to do this spot. Okay, sorry. Let's get into the reviews. From beginning to end, there was not a match that I did not like. I'm putting it out there. So my first match was the ladder match for the North American title. Okay. Pros and cons, guys. Pros: awesomeness. All 6 wrestlers put in their absolute best. We had the Dream, and we know the Dream. He was in the #1 voted match last year. Repeat. This dude is awesome. I kind of don't want him to be called up to the main roster for the simple fact that if he gets called up, there is a strong chance that he's going to suck. Not by his own doing, but by the sorry-ass writers. But I digress, guys. So, again, Dream. DREAM, man. I'm sorry. Velveteen Dream. I'm so sorry, guys. I had to. I love his theme song. I love Dream because he is putting it in. And I did watch Tough Enough. And to see him go from Tough Enough to this and to actually put in work, unlike other Tough Enough winners, he's got my vote. Adam Cole, which is Shawn Michaels 2.1. Not 2.0, but 2.1, because he puts a little extra sauce on it. Adam Cole has made a fan out of me. You guys are going to meet my colleague. His name is Freddie. He's going to be on one of my upcoming vlogs about the WWE, most likely on Monday during our lunchtime, because he's an avid fan, just like I am, and I know he just marked out tonight. I can hear him in my head. He's probably like, oh my God, Miss Stanley, because that's what he calls me. So, Adam Cole, loved his performance. Killian Dane, He's a big guy. He's hairy. Can we wax his back, please? I know that sounds like a very girly request, but from one woman to the next, to some of our male counterparts, wax his back. He's great. Work on his mic skills and wax his back. That's all I got to say about him. So we got those three. Ricochet. Yeah, Ricochet, I have not followed Ricochet on the independent scene, so I'm going to reserve judgment. I know a lot of people are like, how are you going to make a freaking commentary and you don't know everything that there is? Simple. Nobody knows everything that there is, especially if you're a WWE fan, because if you're a WWE fan, you are loyal to WWE, period, point blank. There you go. So, gonna hold reserve on Ricochet and EC3. Okay, EC3. I love his concept. Ricochet, I don't really get his concept. He's a high flyer. So if he's a high flyer, I'm scared he's going to 205 Live. I am really trying to get into 205 Live WWE. But I just want you guys to understand that it's very hard to get into. It truly, truly is. Putting it out there. I'll be the one to say it. Shoot me. I'm sorry. So, Ricochet, please work on whatever you're doing. Not only be a high flyer, but also be just a body guy. Put on the weight. Max out at 206 if you have to. I mean, I don't know. Do what you gotta do to stay away from 205 Live. So, Ricochet, I'm sorry. I'm naming the guys. So, Ricochet, EC3, Velveteen Dream, Killian Dane, Adam Cole, and the other Lars, the big guy, the other big guy. I like his concept. He's a fighter. He's a grr kind of guy. His mic skills are okay. They're okay. They're plausible. They're passable. They're somewhat believable, but jury's still out, so we're going to wait. That's all I'm going to say. So let's get into the match. We know the characters. We've got our 6 guys. The match. The match itself was awesome. I love what we saw. I love the impact. I love the vivacity of it. I love the physicality that we saw. I mean, they were not afraid. It was reminiscent of old school Hardy Boy ladder match. And considering the fact we're not going to have a ladder match tomorrow at WrestleMania, we very much needed it. Con. Bing, bing, bing. Con, guys. The con was Adam Cole winning. Who would I have liked to see win? And it's not a color thing, but Velveteen Dream has put on some of the best matches in the past 18 months. 18 months, guys. He has gone against Aleister Black, who we're going to talk about in a few minutes. He has gone against Cien Almas. He has gone against Johnny Gargano. He has gone against Lars. He has gone against some of the best at NXT. He deserves a title. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, Adam Cole wins, and I'm like, alright, whatevs. Still a good match, but whatevs on the ending. Alright, match number 2. We've got the Women's Championship title, Ember Moon versus Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. I got the privilege to watch Shayna Baszler live in Vegas, where I'm from, guys, when she came out to do the Mae Young Classic Finals. She looked super nervous then, but she was very technical and very good. She has evolved, and she's good. Ember Moon has grown on me. At first, I was like, what the heck? But then when she did the Eclipse, which is the stunner and a corkscrew twist, I was like, okay, you got a fan right here. Anybody who's that physical, and especially because you're a female, I am all for it. So watching that, I was like, Oh my goodness. So, her mic skills suck. I'll be the first one to say it. My mic skills aren't great, but guess what? I'm not getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to be on the mic and entertain you. I'm not getting paid at all. This is for craft and hobby. So, do better, Ember. Also, do better, Shayna. You both need to do better on the mic. But again, a digressed moment. And we're back. I'm so sorry to be animated, guys, but that's how NXT TakeOver has me. Again, Ember, she comes out to a live rendition of her theme song. We could have saved that 2 minutes and some odd seconds. It's a time period we'll never get back. It happened. Let's just move forward. I'm sorry. That's how I feel about it. Okay, so we're moving past that. Shayna comes out to just her regular theme song. She just marches down. I feel like the horsewoman gimmick is going to show prevalence in WWE because 3 out of 4 of them have been signed. Otherwise, they wouldn't be showing Ronda, Jessalyn, and Shayna. Ronda and Jessalyn were in the audience. If you don't know who those 2 ladies are, check out UFC videos on YouTube. There you go. The match itself was lackluster. Even the crowd wasn't that into it. And that's because Ember cannot sell a match. She cannot. I love her. I love her gimmick. I love the feistiness and the fieriness of what she's supposed to represent. I just don't love what she's doing. I'm just going to put it out there. I can't be the only person. There was 13,155 people in the Smoothie King Arena who must have agreed with me because they were quiet too. You could tell by the preludes if you watched the NXT pre-show that Ember was going to drop the title because she kept saying, as long as I'm standing. Well, how many times were you on your butt in this match? How many times were you on your back? Well, you weren't really on your back because Shayna had a freaking hold on you. So how many times were you not vertical in this match? A whole lot. So, spoiler alert, she lost. There we go. If you're getting called to the main roster, go to SmackDown. Do not go to Raw. You'll be done in like 2 years. You'll be the next Emma. I'm saying it first, guys. Let's move on. So then we have the Dusty Rhodes Classic #/ Tag Team Championship match. Okay, so we had the Authors of Pain. We had Roderick Strong and the Bruiserweight UK champion. And then we had the Undisputed Era where Bobby Fischer has been hurt. So it was the other guy. That's how unimportant he is to me. And Adam Cole. Okay, guys. Good match, very physical. However, yeah. Again, I'm only saying this, guys, because this is an opinion. This is a very specific opinion. This is not an overall consensus. It's just my opinion. You don't like it? Okay. You like it? Great. So, yeah, it was a good match. It was very physical. We saw a lot of the finishes or moves that each team was infamous for or are infamous for, however you want to look at it. The turn of the match was Roderick Strong. Maybe they're trying to make Roderick a heel because he's not getting over as a babyface. But maybe he's not getting over as a babyface because he's just not good. I mean, being good on independent, where people either get the tickets for free or from their local church events, versus being good on an independent that is a subsidiary of WWE, TNA, New Japan Wrestling. All of the above is a big difference. I'm just gonna put that out there. Anywho, very physical match, but then Roderick Strong turned on so sad I cannot remember his name. I kind of like him. Pete Dunne. There we go. Pete Dunne. Turns out Pete Dunne, his impromptu partner, and hands the title over to Undisputed Era. Okay, guys, so Undisputed Era, Bobby Fischer, the guy that I don't even care to remember his name, and Adam Cole. This trio now holds 2 titles. Are they the new D-Generation X? I can see why Triple H would want to recreate this, because it was amazing for the Attitude Era, number 1. And number 2, like I said, Adam Cole looks like Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is a coach at the Performance Center. So there you go, guys. And we're going into the championship match of the night, which is Aleister Black versus Cien Almas. Cien Almas, I like his title reign. I liked his title reign, even though he is learning English, and he has Zelina Vega as his manager / you think they're dating, but you don't know. So is there a love interest thing? I like the gimmick that they've got going. Because of that, I like Cien Almas. When they turned him heel, I liked him as a babyface. Don't get me wrong, with the white and the hat with a feather. I thought he was so cute. Sorry, total girl moment. But now that he's a heel, I like him even more. I like his brassness, his intensity. I like it. Aleister Black. Aleister isn't a babyface or a heel. He is just Aleister, and I love it. I love the mysteriousness about him. I even love his theme song. I love everything about Aleister. His moves, the fade to black, black mask. I love all of it. I love his meteoric rise. Again, he was part of the number 1 voted match between him and Velveteen Dream. So those 2 equally became my faves at NXT that night at that takeover. And guys, research that video and they will be your faves too. I promise you. I promise you. That's how good that match was. So, okay, the match starts from the time that match started to the time it ended. It was nonstop action. Zelina Vega was a part of it. She tried to win the title for her man or her associate, whatever she wants to call him today. She tried. Ultimately, she was the reason that they lost that title. I liked her. I liked her throughout the whole thing. There is nothing I can say bad. There is no con of that match. Finally, guys, the match of the evening, Ciampa versus Gargano. If you ever watched NXT all of last year, all of 2017, then you know about DIY. You love their homegrown grassroots effort. They had been tag team partners for 12 years outside of NXT. They were a staple. Like, they were the best of friends. They were at each other's weddings. Like, this is not a storyline about them being friends. It was the actual factual. And when Ciampa turned and nobody knows why. Now, they did show the clip where at the end of their loss at the last Dusty Rhodes Classic, and they're at the top of the ramp, and you can see Ciampa mouthing, "I'm so sorry, man. Are you ready for this?" I promise you guys. I promise you. Look up that video. And you see Gargano say, "Yeah, man, I'm ready. Go ahead." And then you see the heel turn. Like, they're still the best of friends. They're just playing it for the cameras and for the gimmick. But I loved this match. It was gut wrenching. It was heartbreaking. They put everything on the mat. Everything. Because they absolutely know each other's moves. They know the best and the worst of each other's moves. So this made for the perfect match. This would have been, I would have likened it to a Triple H and Shawn Michaels in the DX heydays. If you could imagine those two going at it, then you watch Ciampa and Gargano. Of course, Gargano was fighting for his livelihood, meaning he was fighting to be reinstated with NXT, but okay, we're going to go off of kayfabe real quick. Duh, he's been with them the whole time. He's still been doing live shows and even been doing recorded shows and all of this stuff saying, oh, he was just fulfilling his contractual obligation. Come on, guys, we're not that stupid. Anyways, gut-wrenching 15-minute performance. It was worth it. It was so worth it in the end. Gargano wins. Ciampa just fades into whatever. So I'm wondering if we're going to see Ciampa on 205. I don't know. But to wrap it up, another amazing NXT moment, time, and series. I can't wait for the next takeover. They actually got me excited for WrestleMania because I'm feeling like, hey, you have to be on your game to even compete or match what happened tonight. So WWE main roster, be ready. Bring your A game because NXT just brought theirs. So in closing, guys, like, comment, subscribe, or even rate, comment, subscribe. Love you to all my new subscribers. Hope to see you soon. Good night. Bye.